Three. One, three. Three. Okay, come on, move. 2, 1. There you go.
Hi, guys. Welcome to the Beyond the Gates Aftershow here on JLJ Media. I'm one of your hosts, Amanda, and I am here with my lovely co-host who you cannot see, Miss Candice Mack.
Everybody, hello. Chillo. Yes, we are festive. We're ready. Yes, I got my Patriots Christmas hat on because they're playing today against the team that's from here, Ravens. I know y'all like, Candice. How, girl? How? Easy. I have options. Thank you. Just like Nicole, she has options.
Thank you. She should have
all day,
options.
every day. She has vanilla and chocolate.
Yep.
I mean,
who doesn't?
What else can you say? Look at Amanda, y'all. Don't she look so fancy?
Oh, I got my brooch for you guys because everyone was wearing pens and brooches, and I really don't want to do it, but I have to creep some people out. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize, Candace. Bill hurt my feelings because look at the manicure that I got this week. Sorry to creep you guys out.
She's got some black nails.
That is black.
And wait, so Amanda, did you use those black nails to get into the gates?
Okay, guys. So someone may not have ordered a Christmas tree. So I just happened to dress up and deliver that said tree to Miss Leslie that she then could not use. And I had to take the tree back, but it got us in the gates.
See, hopefully she opens that tree and passes out because of the gas fumes that we put in the box. And what?
There might be a squirrel in there or something. You never know.
It might be a rat in there too. I don't care. Like, that's how he is. Hopefully you guys are having a great week as we close out the holiday season. You guys only have a couple of days until y'all get your last minute Christmas gifts. Head over to JLJ Media on Amazon for books, music. He got merch too, which I don't have. I'm breaking the wall. I'm being that girl right now. I'm joking. He has merch for all things of JLJ Media. Make sure you like and subscribe as well. Super chats are welcome. Hey, everybody in the chat room, come on in. Fairmount Crust is germ free for right now. Seriously, if this is not on your Christmas list this year, no, I'm going to do a whole plug. Beyond the Gates and the Beyond the Gates after show here on JLJ Media, we're seriously promoted by Febreze. Febreze was like the number one. If I have to say on all the soaps, you know how like General Hospital had the Moss, right? Bone the Beautiful had clothes and whatnot. Febreze and Tide Pods was the most like advertised product on soaps this year. I'm sorry. And I want to thank them and Cascade. You're right, Cascade. So again, for those who are like me and it's going to have company over, you don't want your place to stink of fish or anything. So please make sure you get Tide Pods for your laundry. You know, the last minute laundry before y'all go somewhere on vacation. And also,
I forgot my Tide Pods. I forgot to grab them.
Look at that.
They do work, guys. They work really well.
It really does. Yes. And not only that, but for those dishes, Cascade will take rid of the dirt and say bye, bye, bye.
Yeah, it does.
And also sponsored by McDonald's because we all ate McDonald's during this too. So I'm loving it at McDonald's. I think we got a good sponsorship right there, right? That was good, right? I think that was good.
In our
All
heads,
right,
we
so
sure do.
right, if we get any sponsorships or anything from them, thank you, Procter and Gamble. Just saying. All right,
They
you
can
guys.
send
So
it. I wouldn't be mad at it.
I'm not gonna be mad either.
I
You
would not be
know,
mad.
tis the season.
It's a
Tis the
curse.
season to clean and be jolly.
It is
There you
Christmas.
go. And Dunkin' Donuts. All right, you guys. So it is the final Soap Sunday of the year. After this, join me, James, Amanda, Tammy, as we talk all things Bell Soap related on CBS's
Bell Soap related.
Young and the Restless and Bold. I think we're gonna mash it up. There's Young and the Restless fans. Guess what? We actually got some positive stuff to talk about.
You do.
I mean, stranger things have happened. And also, Bold and Beautiful fans, have you noticed something different about the show? We'll talk about that in a few. And then join James in his longest running, longest ever relationship with him and Frank, who has not been talking about his emails. I'm noticing this. As they talk about General Hospital. And also, Frank wasn't with us Monday, I believe it was, where we were talking about the late Tony Geary. Tony Geary passed away, as many of you guys know, one of the giants of daytime.
Very
Literally,
sad.
Lucas Lorenzo Spencer. So you're going to get Frank's take on how he felt about his passing and what does this actually mean for General Hospital as well as daytime, like how his impact really did affect it. I mean, 30 million viewers to this day. That record has not been broken. And the irony is that it kind of ties back to Beyond the Gates is Michelle Von Jean, who created this thing, she did an episode of Soapy Podcast, which you can check out on CBS's YouTube. And she talked about writing for Tony Geary and some other things too that makes you just, appreciate soap operas more when you hear stuff like that. And rest assured, next year we're going to have some people from Beyond the Gates on here and to talk and to chat and maybe get us into trouble. So stay tuned for that. All right, and then you can go over to the Dish and Days crew as they talk about all things. It was juicy this week on Days on their hit show. Emmy Award nominated, Emmy Award winning, because Days has won, longest running of the breed of soaps, second after General Hospital. The soap that has William J. Bell's footprints as well as Erna Phillips' footprints, Tom Racina. The show that gave you Bo and Hope, John and Marlena, and them on Dish and Days. Tell them we sent you and tell them I said I am still the only fan of the week that did a video acceptance speech.
Oh.
Thank you. Alrighty. So, real quick, let's get this out the way. There's still more church announcements. Beyond the Gates fans, you will get a new episode on Christmas Eve. There was some, because remember they kept taking off certain days. Again, you guys got to remember the first season was only granted for over 200 episodes. They did not want to run out before everything,
Right.
So you are going to get that, as well as on New Year's Eve. Now, this is very important. James did a special daytime today, Beyond the Gates Aftershow special, regarding Maurice Johnson, who was the first Ted. He did 2 sets of interviews. He did an interview that caused a lot of people to kind of have their own opinion. And let me just say this. Here at JLJ Media, we share our opinions. That's the beauty of all of us, is that we're cool, but we also have opinions about this topic that may not sync up to what, like, me or Amanda, like if Amanda has an opinion, I may disagree and whatnot. But here's the thing, I'm going to let her tell me. We're respectful.
Right.
And That's why JLJ Media is the network to do that on. So you can just listen and maybe you come up with a different conclusion than you had already. So Maurice Johnson, he did this interview and James talks about, gay black male representation, which overall it's still a thing that shouldn't be a thing, if that makes sense. But Maurice Johnson had a lot of fans divided into what is right, what is wrong, and should that have even been a interview to be done with? So check it out here on JLJ Media. Leave a comment. Actually, you know what? Let's have a discussion about it. That's what we're here for. So check that out.
Because he has a right to his opinion also.
Right. And again, it is a discussion. What Maurice has said, because he put it on Twitter, he was like saying as an artist, as a man, you choose to do this, and everything else. But at the same time, there's a certain audience who might have mistakenly took what he said and, either A, was like, okay, there's a deeper meaning to that, or I don't see anything wrong with it. So check it out, daytime today, the Beyond the Gates after show. And James broke it down, so there you go. All right. I get ready, stretch it out. Amanda, you ready?
You know what? We should have asked how much time we have.
Oh, we got time. Don't worry. Trust me, we got this. You know how fast my mouth.
Have till about.
It's God.
Oh no, it's God.
We can say an hour because to 10:40 or to an hour because we can do that. So you have an hour.
Okay, we got an hour, guys. We're gonna do this right. All right. So everybody, get ready. Hold your hands as we go beyond the gates. Okay. Let's see here. James, you're still on. Why's my mic unmuted? Okay, there we go. So, all right, I'm just going to get these out of the way. I like to call this not really big, but it needs to be brought up. Okay, so we got Tomas and Kat. Amanda's favorite too. She loves Tomas, y'all. Not really. No, she don't. So, as we now know, Tomas is getting a breakthrough with his new criminal case. He feels as though he's like the elite. Remember, Bill said, I got my eyes on you. I see you. You could be like me. Tomas has been networking.
Tomas is, I feel like he's trying to make up for it. I think that he does feel bad about doing it. Otherwise, he would have did it again. I think he's trying to make up for it, but he's doing the extreme, right? Like I messed up, so I'm gonna go the extreme route now, and we're gonna go at 90 miles an hour. I love you. We're gonna move in together. We're gonna I'm trying to he's like overcompensating now, and it's like, dude, just chill, just chill. She needs time. She just needs time.
Okay, so Beyond the Gates, I'm going to give you a thumbs up for this because something happened this week where I was really watching, and even though I still don't like Tomas, y'all, I really don't, because to me he's back and forth. The conversation that was had, I could see why some of you guys feel as though Kat is a certain type of way. So Tomas, again, he sees this as a breakthrough. This is going to put him, in the spotlight. And Kat is like, I don't think you need to do this because you're working with Bill. It's a mistake. If you fail, all this stuff. And then when Kat was talking, she says, well, financially, I did this and I do this and everything. And it's like, girl, we get that you come from being privileged and you don't understand real work. Like, Tomas, I can't believe I'm about to do this. Tomas, this is the only time I'm defending your butt, okay, for this reason. But it's like, okay, she's like saying to Tomas, you need to do it on your own. Strike out and do it on your own. And Tomas is trying to say, I would do that if I had finances, if I had the backing like a Bill and you, or if I had certain connections that I could say, yeah, you know what, I can strike it out on my own. Yeah, because I got ABC Rod helping me out. And then like he was like saying, how he looks up to Bill. That Bill is sort of like a father figure mentor type of person. And then it was like, all right, their values on certain things regarding work related stuff is different. And Tomas, I can't believe I'm defending you.
No, I'm shocked right now. I'm speechless.
Right. I get where you're coming from because again, Kat, yes, you and Chelsea has this purse collection. By the way, it was announced you guys are going to be getting more bags. So
I need a purse. So I'm telling the universe.
On the holiday list, it is completely sold, but they're going to do it. They're going to continue this. So it's because of you guys that, the bags are doing great. But no, it's like, Kat, you came into money. When you was born, they was like, okay, hospital bill paid off, da-da-da-da-da. You're not understanding what Tomas is saying. Tomas is pretty much saying is, look, I got to work.
Right.
I got to work. I got to do certain things. Yeah, if I have to go to a party, I may not want to go, but I got to do it so I can get some backing.
Right.
What did you think, Amanda, about that? Because, woo!
What? Why? See, I really like Kat, so it's annoying me. Why is Kat getting all up in his job situation anyway? Like, it's okay. Like, it's one thing, like, to have an opinion, right? That's your boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's your guy. You can have an opinion. You can say this job sucks. You work a lot. Or do you really like this job? I'm just curious. He doesn't tell her how to run her fashion, right? Like, I don't understand why why is she giving him problems about his work in the first place is really, I guess, my question. Like, I don't get it. He's a lawyer. Do you not know? Did you never Google lawyer? Like, you do know they work a lot. They have to work weird hours. They work late. They work, like, you do know they have to mingle and like, he's a lawyer. I was surprised that she's not being very supportive with his job.
Right.
I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I feel like he does support her. Like, he doesn't say anything negative about her job.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is that what Samantha said is if Kat doesn't agree with Tomas, he automatically thinks she's against him instead of trying to understand where she's coming from. Kat does the same thing to him at times.
Yeah.
Jeremy says
I feel like they both do that.
They do. Because it's sort of the whole, and again, I see what you're doing Beyond the Gates because we talked about this before. She's on the rich side of things. He's on the I'm working to get to that level.
Right.
But they don't understand each other. Like Jeremy said, the two of them are on a different wavelength, and Kat needs to recognize that and look elsewhere. That's why I think this is why I had an issue with certain things, including the Eva. Tomas and Eva gravitate because they're both the same. They do understand that, hey, look, $1 menu at McDonald's is going to be good versus a lobster. Actually, that sounds good too. But
I'd take both. Either one.
I would too. Hey, Red Lobster. How you doing? No, But
Red
no,
Lobster, did you send us some gift cards? Anybody a soap fan at Red Lobster?
hook us up still. But no, the thing is that Tomas and Kat, there's so much to unfold with that relationship from the, again, having sex to really connecting. It's all messed up, and that's why I sometimes do say, Kat, girl, you need to do your own thing. But Thomas, I'm going to actually say it.
Say it.
If you was not such a douchebag and did what you did with Eva, I would have said the same thing to you. It's like you set your standards high to get the punani. But now that you got the punani, it's like, dude, you need to do something, because I can now say it's going to bust. You need to talk to Derek and Ashley.
What? They're a horrible example.
Because again, it's like they have certain standards. Kat has her own standard.
Right.
But she's not doing it right. She comes across as kind of being like, again,
bossy and
right,
judgy.
And Tomas is like, he does things without thinking first.
Yes.
Because he sees the opportunity right there instead of thinking, how do I get to this opportunity?
Right.
I should be a freaking psychiatrist.
Candice missed her real calling.
Like, God darn
it.
She
to be Taylor.
So that's them. Chad, what do you think? Do you think they're going to make it by Valentine's Day? I'm giving till here's the deal. With some of these couples, I'm going to see how long you guys give them. So, Amanda, going into the new year, do you think Tomas and Kat are going to make it by Valentine's Day?
Yes, I think they'll make it to Valentine's Day. Yes.
Oh, she's a believer, you guys. She is a believer.
They need better communication. Like, that's their problem, is that they don't communicate well.
Kat needs to understand not everybody is like her. And Tomas needs to understand that he's also put a dent in her really opening up for her to be herself.
Okay. True.
Yeah.
She's scared to be herself.
Exactly. You know what? We should have a special episode just dedicated to, like, have a psychiatrist come on and break it down to us. Like, okay.
Like, what is her problem? Could you lay it out for us and let us know what's her
break
deal?
It down for us, y'all. All right. So the next order of business is I got to do Samantha and June.
Okay.
All right. So
what did you like and not like?
Okay. Okay. What I like is June wishing to be around family for the holidays, because she has not had that in a very long time.
Yeah, me too.
Samantha reassuring her, even though June is feeling a certain type of way, still saying, hey, you're welcome. But then there's the Terrell situation, that Terrell really doesn't want June around. Like, it's too much.
Right.
What I like is that Samantha is willing to give that olive branch and continuing to be the person to do that for June. And I don't think it's to start anything. It's just June has worked, even though sometimes the writing doesn't match it. But I feel as though, like, I really do like June as Samantha's friend. Well, rebuilding of a mother and daughter connection.
Right.
What I didn't like is Samantha going to Eva regarding all of this with the free clinic and everything. And I will say, when when it was announced that Eva was related to Samantha, Samantha was like, if you remember, everybody was talking crap about Eva and Leslie. Samantha switched real quick when she found out that Eva could do hair. But overall, I think I just like June and Samantha's relationship. I think it's, it's sweet.
It is sweet. I do feel bad for. Oh my God, I forgot his name. I do feel bad for her brother.
Terrell.
Yes, because if it's too much for him, it's too much for him. They don't. I'm kind of worried about him, to be honest. He's got a lot going on. He's in love with this girl, and he's not going to go to the school he's supposed to go to, and he's now he's like battling whether does he want to have a relationship with June or not, and then he's annoyed at his sister because hello. She freaking annoys the crap out of him. It's like I kind of feel bad for him. I'm wondering if he's gonna go like, you know how he's like smart and a goody two shoes? I'm worried he's gonna go off track. Like bad off track. Like that girl's gonna break up with him and he's gonna like fail out of college or something bad, like bad off track.
I mean, we're going to be honest about it. We talked about this. Is that Terrell right now is on a different level right now, where I use the term Felicity, and if you watch the show Felicity, you know how I'm saying this is that she literally everything that her parents and her worked for because of a boy, she changed her whole routine. And the thing is that with Terrell, from what I've been told and seen, they already had it figured out. He was going to go to school here. He was going to major in here. He's a smart boy. Obviously, what happened at school, them, sending out the text with him being shirtless and everybody going against him. And this girl who I think personally, and I'm not going to even put it past them to write it, where she probably was dared to be his friend. Again, this is like, and then Terrell, you guys know I had an issue with this, is I'm in love with her. You don't know about love. What's love got to do with it? Like.
You do think you're in love, though. It's like puppy love. Right?
It has to be something, because when he said, yeah, I'm going to go and follow her to school, I'm going to do all this, I'm going to do all this. And it's like, okay, you're doing all of this, but reality needs to kick you in the butt. And then you have the June factor where June she's not forcing it. She's just like, look, I just want to get to know my babies.
Right.
I'm not trying to pluck you from your home. I'm just trying to not re-raise you, but get to know you. And I get it, Terrell. I get it. But sometimes when you talk to June and Samantha, you are really stuck, okay? And I don't like it. So that's why, like right now, you see Jessica as the and whatnot. But when reality kicks you in the butt, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if June is there for him.
Probably. You know what? Oh, Candice, we just wrote a good storyline. She could be there for him, and then they'll get close, and then Samantha will get jealous.
Because no, I don't want jealousy, because I just want it to be, because right now, I like the fact that Samantha has another female she can talk to.
Mm-hmm.
But with Terrell, I feel as though there's deeper, like I would love it to be that, he's changing for Jessica, right? He's changing his whole. I would like to know, did June do that?
Oh.
Like, who was June before the drugs?
Good question.
Was she a smart student who got caught up in the, because of this guy? We're going to name him Gregory, okay? And he was like, yeah, baby, and all that. And she turned her life around and it went this direction. To
Right?
me, that actually would be a real interesting story where Terrell is like, well, wait a minute, hold up. You wasn't like this. You can have him be rebellious. I see what you're saying, Samantha, and I see, Lord, I see what you guys are saying. Is that he's going to do something, but he also needs that time. He needs that time. But
Right.
Samantha,
He
and,
does.
and Samantha, I feel bad every time I say Samantha. I'll see you in the chat room because I feel like you. So I'm going to do this, Samantha, Sammy. Just because you got your cell phone back, you still got 20 something days left. Well, actually under 20 something days until you are ungrounded. So don't do anything to cause you to get grounded again. Okay?
Right?
Thank you.
Right? Let's not.
So, all right. How do you feel about all this?
I like June's relationship with Samantha. I think it's cute. Um, I hope I'm worried. I'm worried because from experience, when sometimes stress can cause people who are addicts to backslide. And I really, really hope that that doesn't happen. Like I hope she doesn't get I hope she doesn't like I don't know. I hope nothing bad happens like enough that she would do that. I'm worried about that though. Because they stressed how bad she was. So I'm like, I have hope for her, but it is a soap opera, guys. They don't tell
It's
you.
real. It's you brought up a really good point. Is that I think all of us are worried about June backsliding because when she's stressing out about at work, she's not. Look, she's not employee of the month yet, y'all. Like she's still. Y'all help her out, y'all. Just like if she gives you the wrong order, just smile and nod, and then
You
wait
know
until
what?
you give
Just
it to
eat
somebody
it.
else. Just eat it, yeah. Don't
Just
waste no
eat it.
food. You might actually like it.
Yeah,
You
you
might
might
like
learn
it.
that you like a new dish.
I mean, you might pay more, or pay less, depending on the situation, but still, I mean, you're getting
Oh,
free
that's a
food
good
or
point.
whatever. But
Didn't think
no,
of
because
that though.
she's literally worried about if she loses this job, which is again something that keeps her mind going. She's losing her insurance, her finances. For somebody who can get easy money, she doesn't want to go back to that life. But it's sort of like again, this show, June is not a lead character. Let me just say that. She's not like a Dupree. But you feel like she is a lead.
Okay.
I love how this show has the supporting players be like leads. Like everybody's a lead on this show, in my opinion. Because I'm following their journey. It's not
Right.
like a Tuesday you see LaQuanda, and then in 2 weeks you see LaQuanda again. You're literally seeing
Right.
her every day.
Right.
Speaking of every
Sorry.
day,
I
okay.
had to do something.
I need to talk about the hoe of Fairmount Crest.
Wonder what that hoe is. They should auction off that
Hoeing
hoe.
around. Ho. Happy holidays, ho. And I do want to give a shout out to the Beyond the Gates cast, Lauren, for that video. If you have not seen this video of them
It's
talking
funny,
about a
guys.
hoe, it is like the voiceover alone did it for me. It's like, would you like a good hoe? I'm like, this show,
What
I'm
would
gonna
you
say,
do with
okay,
a hoe?
this is not a dig to young, bold GH days. But this show is so in tune with social media and the trends because I don't know if you've seen it, Amanda. They actually have a wall in their studio of all of the memes that the fans created for the show
I didn't know
and
that.
certain sayings that we've been talking about on social media.
Oh wow.
Yes.
That's cool. So they're like very
It's what they
like,
supposed to
in
have
the
done.
now.
Right, and that's what we said we was hoping for, because since this is a new soap opera, it's different from back when, Passions and all of them was still on, because social media is such a heavy presence. You need to engage with your audience. And
True.
I must say, they use their TikTok, they use the Facebook, the Instagram very well. And speaking of, real quick before I forget, there is a contest. Go to Beyond the Gates CBS on Instagram. You may win a trip if you tag 3 friends to go beyond the gates, behind the scenes, and you might get to walk on roll. So go over there right now. It will explain it. If not, you follow me at CandyMac82 and Amanda and JLJ Media. We'll repost it so you guys can enter the contest. So that way you and your friends can go beyond the gates.
Oh, I'm entering. I'm entering.
So and if any of us win, I'm gonna make sure I have a hole nearby. Anyway, so, yes, memes on the
Good
wall.
point.
Like literally, they have the memes and
point.
everything.
You
It's
never
like,
know when you're gonna need a hoe. Right?
Especially one that can help you move into a real estate place. So we got Vanessa and Joey. And Joey, I bet you're thinking the same thing that some of us are thinking. You chose the wrong one to kill. So Vanessa trying to get Joey to, be public, be more involved. Joey is like this. Look, I was married once. I'm just having fun. But Vanessa is constantly drilling it in to the point that it's starting to become uncomfortable. And then, like, all right, Vanessa, you were so quick to leave Doug. Let's not forget that. Okay?
I actually liked that part. That she explained taking her ring off and stuff. I actually really liked that part. Because she's never explained it or mentioned it or anything. We didn't know she was planning on leaving Doug. See, they left us out of the loop. We didn't know that part.
No, we kind of knew, because remember, it was times when Joey said, "Why don't you take off your ring?" And we at home kept saying, "Why would you continue to be in a marriage when you out there with Diego, Ricardo, Michelangelo, and all of them?"
There's reasons.
It shouldn't have took a death to finally get you to do it. And I agree with you. She is desperate. She's desperate. Okay. So
I think that she fell in love with him. And
is it love though?
You do desperate things when you are in love with someone, or you think you're in love with someone. You do things that you regret doing.
But Amanda, do you think it's love, or do you feel as though, because we've had this conversation before, I feel as though with Vanessa, okay, do I think Joey loves Vanessa? Yes and no. I've said that. But with Vanessa, I think what it is that it's a combination of everything. It's guilt. It's grieving.
Yeah, she is grieving.
And she's literally losing herself. This Vanessa that we're seeing now versus the Vanessa we first met, 2 different people.
Okay, yeah.
She feels guilty because of the Doug factor.
True.
She wasn't there when he died.
Right.
She got caught. She's grieving because she didn't grieve properly.
Right.
And now she's a madam who now has this power. Like she thought that Leslie and Eva wanted an escort. She's pimping people out at the
That made me laugh.
Right. She's pimping
she was
everybody
like, for
out
everyone.
For everyone.
She was like, what you mean for everyone?
Her kids are not around her.
No.
she literally hatched on to Joey like, okay, he's giving me all the attention, tears, 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 but you haven't been properly, you're not properly thinking. You want to go public with somebody who is like this. No. And you keep constantly asking him, well, when we going to go public? When we going to go public? Why should you go public when you haven't even freaking grieved yet?
Yeah.
And when you find out, oh, Vanessa, when you find out what Joey did.
Okay. This is what this is okay. Please, chat, Candice, someone explain to me this. If you're not in love with her, if Joey is not in love with her and he didn't want her, which is really pissing me off now, that he's like backpedaling a little. If he didn't want her, why would he kill her husband then? Oh, you best believe when she finds out, they won't be together. It won't matter because she will be stunned. But why would you go through all of that trouble to kill her husband if you don't want her anyway? Why? Then you could have saved yourself all of this, had an affair with her, and then sent her back to her husband. This is the one part of this storyline that I don't understand, and it doesn't make sense to me. Because killing someone's husband is a huge deal. That's not like, you slapped him. He killed him. And now it's like, I understand he don't want to go public, but he keeps pushing her away too. Like, I don't understand what he's doing. I'm confused by him, I guess. Does anybody know why he went through all that trouble then?
So remember, Doug had a hand in Joey's mom's death.
Okay.
1. 2, Joey sees an opportunity. The fact that he wants, the casino, which, by the way, Beyond the Gates, have you been reading our news here in Baltimore and Maryland? Because we are sure enough going through that with a casino regarding taxes and all that. I was like, ripped from the headlines. Okay, Joey wants to bring that whole, casino to the town, and the money is, he got billings, all that too. But when it comes down to Vanessa, Joey sees Vanessa as an opportunity to take somebody down. In other words, he zeroed in on a target to get back at Doug too. Remember,
so did he
that's how it's
really fall for her on accident? Or does he not really have feelings for her? This is all a game.
He has feelings for her, but at the same time, his purpose, and this is just me talking, y'all, I'm thinking, is I'm going to take this humble woman to clean up my dirt. I'm going to pick her to do my bidding.
Right.
So when it comes down to the tracing of the escort service, whose name are they going to hear? Vanessa. Because Joey can do like this.
True.
Put some Febreze on your hand. Clean. Doug destroyed Joey by taking away his mama. Joey take down Doug. Rest in peace, Dougie. But I'm going to take down your wife too.
Wow. Okay. That's what I was wondering.
And Vanessa, you dumb dummy. You big dummy. You is like turned on by the fact that this man has some control. That's what you wanted. You wanted a man with some control. Because Doug and you want, y'all, this whole situation, there was no control. You like to be tested. You like to do that. Now you're sort of in a position, Vanessa, where you don't want to hide because you're guilty, because you did that before. You was hiding all your affairs. You want to go public. You want to tell the world, look at who I'm with. I'm with Joey Armstrong because he's strong. And Joey doesn't like a pushy girl.
Right.
You can tell that. But again, Vanessa, you need to, girl, before it gets in too deep, because Danny said it herself, you need to get out before it becomes a bigger thing. This escort thing, girl, you're going to get caught. And like Leslie said, I can't believe I'm about to quote her, is back before all this, you're going to lose your license. Vanessa is respected as a real estate broker in a state. So you're risking all of that, Vanessa, for Joe.
True.
You're
That's
right,
a good
Jeremy.
point.
And you're right, Jeremy. She's thinking that the children are going to be all kumbaya with Joey. Again, when the truth comes out, and I already know, and this is going to be Lauren's Emmy reel for the following year. She's going to break down and cry and realize the person that she has become.
Probably.
You did this to yourself, Vanessa. And I liked you, Vanessa. You know that. But Joey got you. And you took the bait. And you are a liability, too.
You're a liability, too. By the way, you're a liability, too.
No, because the thing is that, okay, if Vanessa does something that may cause something in Joey's orbit or whatnot,
right?
Joey has no choice but to try to kill her.
Right. True.
Sorry, folks.
This is
we took a different turn with this.
Not a good situation right now, is it? I don't I feel like Vanessa should take a beat. You know what I mean? Like, your husband just died and you really need to grieve and stuff. Like, I feel like she needs to take a beat. I agree with him, but she is so in love and obsessed with Joey that she can't. Have you ever liked somebody so much or thought you were in love with somebody so much that it was really hard for you to leave them alone, not talk to them or cut them out of your life?
We've all done that. We've all gone through it.
Yeah.
It's hard, especially because you got to realize something. Doug and her known each other since high school, college. They have kids together. They were in love. He was still in love with her. And yet, in a weird way, even though it was like open and everything, she still loved him.
Yeah, she had to have, or she would have left already.
She would have left. No, it's not only that. I always say this. Why didn't she take, and no, I'm not sticking up my middle finger. Why didn't she take off her wedding ring? Joey asked that question a few times. It wasn't until after Doug died, she finally took it off.
I think because she loves him. You can love someone, but not be in love with them. You can love them, but fall out of love with them. It's very possible.
And that's where the guilt is. And that's where the guilt lays at. Because of that alone. Grief, guilt, and just being plain stupid. Vanessa, I'm sorry. Girl, I wish you nothing but the best for the holidays because you're going to be by yourself.
Merry Christmas.
You're going to be there with a bottle of gin. Ho, 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 ho. All right. So, Amanda, is that your real name, Amanda? Because
I'm never telling.
We found out that Haley's name is not really Haley.
I think we knew that though, right? Like deep down.
We knew that. I mean, she went through Roberta, which, by the way, thank you guys, because that's my mama's middle name. She went through all this. So we got Haley, Lynette, and Randy. All right. Here we go.
So pretty. Lord have mercy. I couldn't stop looking at her.
I was Lord like, damn. I was like, okay.
Oh, Lynette. I said that out loud.
Okay. Hey girl, look, shoot, I talk about my thing and you know, it's through Lake of Silver, so you know, but hey, go for it. Here's the deal. Now this was is what I really also like about this show is the characters that we're supposed to not like or even top, we starting to side eye that, we're starting to question it. So Lynette comes into town, and it seems to me she out to get Haley. Even though Haley, Randy, and Lynette, like all of them, again, they were all conning and something. Something must have happened for Lynette to kind of be like, nope, I'm coming to Fairmount Crest and I'm going to get what's mine. Because Haley is kind of, I don't know. And Jeremy, I was going to say it. Bill was looking at Lynette a kind of type of way too. Because here's the thing, Bill is starting to not really like, okay.
Is this true?
Check.
Haley is pregnant in real life?
We do not know if McKenna Goins is pregnant in real life. I haven't heard anything and whatnot. Oh yeah, let me just say that. Thank you for bringing it up. Fans of Beyond the Gates, Bold, GH, Days, Young and Restless. There has been a lot of talk about people getting a primetime special for their tributes because of their passing, that people got married, people are pregnant, people are, leaving, they got fired and whatnot. If you have not heard it from a reliable source, including the actors themselves, please do not click on these websites and whatnot.
Like the clickbait.
Right, and they're loud and wrong. Because, somebody posted that, and I'm knocking on wood, that Tamara Tooney was in a car accident this past weekend. Homegirl is fine. People were saying that Laura Wright was pregnant. Y'all know darn good well Laura Wright came out swinging and said, no shit. Yeah, girl.
I don't.
That's personal favorite, or my personal favorite. Y'all, Eric Braden quits Young and the Restless. Eric Braden wanted me to tell y'all when he came on that he is not going. There's 2 ways that he's leaving that show. And we've heard it. Body bag and if the show is canceled.
There you go.
So please do not, if you haven't heard it from a reliable source, and if you would like a list of the reliable sources, please contact us here at JLJ Media, one of your places of reliable sources. Okay, so there you go. So, and I did see that, but I have not seen the actress confirm that or not. So there you go.
Okay.
So yeah, Bill is looking at Lynette because Lynette is flaunting it. She's like, shake it, like, okay. But Bill, to me, has kind of fallen out of love with Haley a little bit.
To me, he seemed real sus of her. He's like dive this girl to like go in the earth. Look, Tomas was like, okay, I'll check out her stuff. And Bill's like, no, I want this. I want to know who she's dating. I want to know who she's sleeping with. And Tomas goes, oh, you mean like a deep dive? And I was thinking he means like dive into the earth dive.
Get down deep, get down and dirty.
Go into the layers, yeah.
Exactly. And the thing is like, okay, you like my let me I'm sorry, I forgot to do the t-shirt thing. So it's yes, more love.
Oh yeah,
more humanity. I would say that it's pretty much more acceptance and more love. That's what I want for the year. I want people to accept people, understand people, have more hope, because Lord knows we need more hope for the next year. And just accept it. You guys know that I like doing this. I mean, this is probably gonna be my thing. Just wearing message t-shirts. Yeah.
We're gonna get some merch here. We're gonna make some.
Yeah, we're gonna get some merch, you guys. I want a Beyond the Gates mug too, and a t-shirt. But yes, thank you so much. But yes, more acceptance, more love. That's what we here at JLJ Media is: more acceptance, more humanity, and everything. And hopefully, you guys will take what it's on my shirt.
It also showcases the girls, which I'm sure people appreciate.
Yes, look at that, looking very bold and beautiful-ish too. By the way, all right. So real quick, because we gotta roll on. So Bill and Haley, this is the thing too, is that Bill is now doing a deep dive with Haley because again, Bill, you've known Haley since she was a teenager. You didn't know some of this stuff. You didn't know some of this stuff when you got married. Aren't you a lawyer?
That's what I was gonna say.
Information?
How on earth did he not deep dive Haley?
Right.
How did all the women
Haley,
that hate her not
the
deep
Panani
dive
was
her?
real. The Panani was so good he didn't even realize it, right?
I guess
Then
so.
but on top of that, right, now Bill is getting suspicious to the point where, all right, folks, we're going to have this conversation right now. For all of you guys who want Danny and Bill together, I totally see that. I get it. But I do not need Danny to be the savior right now because to me, there's too much. I need Bill to put two and two together and realize what Haley is doing. So when he said, "Oh, we're going to have a baby in the new year," and Haley is like this, what the hell? Like, no.
Her
But now
face, she was like,
she's like this. Say what? Like,
all nervous, like,
no, I still got birth control coming in from CVS. No. So, but then you got the fact of Lynette is in the play. Randy, you need to be doing something. Are y'all two like you and Lynette? Y'all do something? Y'all, okay. But here's where they throw me with Haley. I feel bad for her.
what? I'm sorry. I think we heard that wrong, chat. Could you repeat that?
No, I've said this from jump with Haley's character is going to remind me of Annie Dutton. Because her jealousy of Danny and Bill, I understand. But now it's like, all right, Haley could have killed Bill by now. And she had
Yeah, but they don't want it to look sus.
You didn't
That's
have
what
when
they
he
keep
drunk
saying.
when he drunk that tea and he fell down, all she had to do was do a freaking Jack Abbott. Bill is Victor Newman, he's down on the ground, Haley comes by, kicks the hand out the way, and leaves. It could have been a heart attack and whatnot. Again, she could have wiped her hands clean. But she slapped him. Y'all remember that. To me, Haley is conflicted. And now with Lynette, because I think Lynette, she's like this. Y'all screwed me out of a scam. You didn't put me a part of the scam. I'm about to become a part of the scam. So to me, I think Lynette is going to try to do away Bill. And I think Haley, and this is my theory, Haley is going to be the one to save Bill. Because I do believe that Haley do have real feelings for Bill. I've already said that. I think the reason that Bill has not left Haley is because of what Haley has always said. I have nobody. Remember, Haley is supposed to be an orphan. So Bill feels as though if I leave her, she has nobody.
Right. But we can't believe anything she says, so we don't know for positive.
That's true, but it's the looks that she gives. Because it looks like Haley is afraid of Lynette.
Yeah, she's afraid of what she knows.
Bingo.
That girl knows her secrets.
And I'm like, okay, there's something else going on here. And I'm invested in this now. Because I do want to know is Bill is obviously something's going to happen to Bill. But I don't need Danny. And I get what you guys are saying, like it's classic soap trope. Danny and Bill fighting this affection and all that stuff. They need to wrap it up. But yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Danny and Andre.
Oh, I can't believe you feel sorry for Haley. We can't just skim over that.
Because I feel as though what's going to happen is everything is going to come out when she's trying to protect Bill from Lynette.
Oh, I see what you mean. She's gonna.
Yeah, I think Lynette is going to do it to the point where Haley realizes, I do love this man. I can't let this happen and risk it all.
I don't know. They're tricking us. Like I don't know because then Bill had that conversation too with Danny that made him like very nostalgic. And they were like,
yeah, they did the flashback and all that stuff. Yeah. But again, to me, I don't want Danny and Bill to be back together right now because this is seriously, Bill is the man that kind of screwed Danny, like psychologically. Like the girl had a gun at the wedding.
Correct. I'm not going to argue
and
that. I can't say anything to that.
Yeah.
I would like to see how they are together personally, but I get your point.
I want to see it down. Like give me 2 years tops. Give me 2 years tops when Haley, when it's exposed about what Haley does and Haley is gone bye-bye.
See, I think what's gonna happen is, all right, when something bad happens to Bill, right? I don't think he's gonna die. I hope not. But they do kill people on the ship. So something bad's gonna happen, and I feel like it's gonna trigger Danny's love for Bill. Because all her daughters they're gonna be around his bedside. Everybody's gonna be sad and worried about him like before. And I feel like it might trigger old feelings. Because they don't know she's poisoning him, right? So to them,
but here's the thing, Bill. I'm not gonna put it past them. I'm not gonna put it past Bill to already have like quote unquote somebody checking in his testing. He's been to the hospital 3 times. 3.
And one day he did look at that mug. You remember that day?
Exactly.
He looked at that mug like, and then he put it down and I was like, what's he thinking about?
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel as though Bill is doing something like testing it. And again, Haley's face when he said off those birth control pills, we having a baby. I think he's actually plotting against her, y'all. But she's gonna be like, but I love you so much. Speaking of love, one of the healthiest relationships on the show is Danny and Andre. I know, I can't believe I said it myself.
I disagree with that. I totally disagree with that. I do not think this is a rebound. They don't even live together, Candice.
Nope.
They do not even live in the same house.
Guess what Danny did?
That's not a marriage. That's dating.
Guess what Danny did? I understand that, but guess what Danny did? She told Andre about her encounter with Bill. No, she didn't say about those 2 kisses, but she still confessed like, hey, I was around Bill, right? So
did she say that they were holding hands and crying and reminiscing and talking? Did she mention any of that part? What about the kiss? Is she going to tell him about those kisses? The kiss? Was it 1 or 2?
Right now, we're taking a win for right now. Okay? We're taking a win.
I told you, you can't. That is not a healthy relationship.
I mean, right now, it's they're trying, but Danny is she's learning from her mistakes, and she knows
she's trying to grow.
She's trying and everything. And then with Andre, I saw his scenes with Vernon and oh my gosh.
I'm done with Vernon. I am done with Vernon.
I'm not. Because the thing is that okay, I'm just gonna because we gotta like rep all the time.
It has nothing to do with the gift. No, and that is what my heart is broken because everyone convinced me that it has something to do with her gift or a surprise. Lies.
No,
lies.
No, I'm gonna wrap all of this into one big bow. Okay, so we got Andre, right? He feels a certain type of way because we gotta remember both his parents are gone. It's the holidays. Anybody who's lost a parent or whatnot, you know how that feels.
Oh yeah,
especially when you have to be around another big family, right?
I don't have any parents.
You don't have any parents, but you still have a family. But now the dynamics has changed. Okay.
Oh, very much, yeah.
Vernon talking to Andre again. Danny and Andre was a surprise because it did go from a rebound to something, and they're married.
All right.
It's something all right. And so the thing is that Andre knows that Bill is going to be a presence. He doesn't look at it as a threat. Okay. Meanwhile, you got Danny over there. I'm going to bring the Nicole factor into this real quick. Nicole got her options. The scene for me that did it, this was one of my top 3, was when Nicole and Danny are talking And Nicole is like saying, well, Kyle did this and Kyle did this, but Carton do this. Here's Danny, just like everybody else. Girl, you got two options. You guys are like, get it, girl. Like, it was Carla Mosley, and that was a meme, by the way, Amanda. They made it a meme where it's like, she was like, my stuck up sister who's always following the rules, she got some punani siding. Like, okay. Like,
yeah.
Like,
that made me laugh so hard because she was like, are you serious? Like, you legit had a picnic on the floor and no, you didn't kiss. And then when she said he didn't kiss me, Danny was like, this is ridiculous. And then she said, I kissed him. And Danny was like,
and she was like,
all up in it. She was like, what?
No, when she said about the massage, when she said, oh yeah, he massaged me, and Danny was like
this. That was so funny.
Daphne and Carla Mosley has this like real like, I mean, we've seen siblings obviously, but for me, I felt like I was at the table too. I was like,
I know, I wanted to gossip too. I was like, still. No. I thought you were gonna be mad. I thought you were gonna be mad because she was talking about not your man. She went on the date with your man. Well, now she's talking about the other man. And I was like, wait a minute, what?
And she has options. Mm-hmm. She's not, okay, let me break it down to you why I like this and why I compared it. Because I got somebody put out a tweet saying, Candice said this a couple of years ago. It was regarding Katie and Wyatt on Bold and the Beautiful. I like the fact that Katie was having fun because you wouldn't think Katie would do that. With Nicole, yes, I like her and Kyle. Obviously, Greg Ron is hot, but I like the fact that she's having fun. This is a character who's always played by the rules, and this goes into the Leslie factor too. Leslie irks the living bejesus out of all of us, but everybody's waiting for Nicole to choke her. Nicole isn't about that life. I keep telling people that. And that's why I like her breaking out relationship-wise. She's not in a relationship. She's not looking for a solid lockdown. She is having fun right now, y'all.
Right.
And rest assured, it's going to get to a point where she's broken down enough. She's going to go after Leslie if the feds don't get her first. Because Leslie, girl, you're throwing away your money like it's peanut butter and jelly.
I know.
You ain't got,
girl, don't run out.
Like, no, like you got like doing all this stuff. Like, all right, you're gonna be doing the funding for the clinic. Then you acting like this, and you're trying to insert yourself into Ted's word. You spreading rumors about Vernon. You doing all of this. You need to watch yourself, Leslie, because the walls is about to crack on you. And I'm gonna laugh when it all happens. And by the way, Peaches, if you would like to tell us another secret before your passing,
we would take it.
We will take it and open arms.
Samantha says that's your friend and business partner. He's been eyeing her even when she was with Ted. So she's saying, I don't like Nicole and Carlton together. He's foul for wanting to date her and this soon after her and Ted split. I do agree. I agree, except for one thing.
What?
If they broke up, the way they broke up, I kind of see why he felt like he could go after her because of what Ted did to her. It wasn't like they had a divorce that was, we're divorcing because we want to, we both signing papers, we're both doing this. It was more of a scandal situation. So I don't know. I think I agree with Samantha though on the level of that's his best friend. Like personally, if me and my husband broke up, I would never date his friends, any of them, best or not. I would never date any of his friends. That's just me though. I mean, I'm not being judgy. That's just me. If she's comfortable with it, then go for it.
Screw that. Here's the deal. So I'm on Team Ted's side with this because we've been boys for over 30 years. So you know my wife. You've seen my wife. You come into my home every time. So in that 30 years, you've been side-eyeing her. You've been looking at her while me and you are playing chess, poke, and all that stuff. You're supposed to be my ride or die. Why are you side-eyeing my wife? So that means, like, after when that opportunity presented itself, you was first in line. You had the golden ticket. You was like, here I am.
I'm going to jump in for a second because I'm shocked Amanda thinks of it because I'm like, cut a bitch. No, that man was mine and I don't have him no more. So that means you don't get to have him either. I don't care. We broke up 2 years later. You got together 3 years later, 10 years later. If I find you bitches together, you're both going down. That's just how it is. I had him first. I had him for a long time. You don't get to have him. Sorry, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Go pick another fish. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, I agree, James. I agree. I personally would kick a bitch's ass because I'm not a goody two shoes like Nicole. But yeah, I do agree. Like that's just wrong, dude. There's a million.
I'm going for that.
I'm like, that's right.
I believe in violence, Candice. Do not come at me.
I'm like, usually Amanda's down home girl, so I'm like, she's okay with it. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, no, we don't do. I'm sorry. No, if we are together and I bring you into us together, that's one thing. But if I'm done with him and we done, no, you don't get to pick up and have him. It's not yours next. There's no nexies. No, we don't do that. No, that's not how we do that. No.
That's why I'm like, it's like, again.
Well, it's trying to be nice.
Well, and see, well, I love you. Let's see. Jeremy said it looks odd. You questioned advice Carlton gave to Ted about Nicole prior to the breakup. Yup, I remember that. Y'all talking about peaches. I know, right? I know. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just gonna be nice about it. But anyway, so we got Carlton and we got that. Let me see what else. I'm really, again, Nicole, emotional right now is a different change in her that she's doing all this, but she's having fun, you guys. She is having fun. Now, on to what I think overall just like did it for me is Vernon and Anita. Okay.
Oh shoot, I forgot. We got to speed this up.
Yeah, we
I forgot. This is a big ordeal. Yeah. Like this is the biggest story.
This is the biggest one. So we got Sharon.
Hold on. Okay. How do y'all justify that phone call? Because it's the wording. The wording. I was hoping we could get in another. I was hoping, just listen, we could get in another visit while I'm in town. Oh, here we go, James. I'm going to tell you this right now. Any one of my friends, even if we're ex-friends, goes after my man. Oh, I believe in violence.
Okay.
And I will come at you. You know what? I got money to get bailed out. I will come at you. I got a sister who will bail me out. So, like, no. I am so mad at Vernon right now because the phone call is inappropriate. The meeting with her is inappropriate. I don't give a crap, Candice. If my husband meets with any other chick behind my back, I don't care if they're friends or not friends unless that bitch is related to him. I'm not down with that. The phone call is inappropriate. The meetings are inappropriate. I don't give a crap what they're talking about. It's inappropriate. Period.
There's my Amanda. Okay, I can go away now.
Like the show for doing the red herring on all of this. Because when you pull it back, this is why I say, like, if you've been watching this show, you know how Vernon, thank you, Samantha. You said the same thing I was about to say. She says, I think the writers are purposely playing with the words to throw us off track, to make us believe to that. And me personally, I've said that. Out of all the men on this show, Vernon, it sets a high standard for everybody else. To me, Vernon is not cheating on her. And that's because of how I've seen it. I understand what you're saying about the whole.
That is cheating. He is going behind her back and having a relationship with another woman and keeping it a secret.
Relationship, though.
Are you serious? Candice, have you ever called a guy and went,
but wait a minute, or is he just talking to her?
Before I leave.
Here's the difference. Is it talking or is it a relationship? Is he like, here's some tangy barbecue sauce?
They're doing. You're doing it behind my back.
This show plays so good on this, and
I
I
don't
love
care
the
if you're
debate.
playing cards.
I love
It's
the debate
behind
of
my
this
back.
storyline. So real quick, because we got Sharon's jealousy of Anita, okay, regarding this whole situation. Okay.
And
This is
then that
before we
bitch
find
went
out.
over there to be a comfort to her. I will rip the hair out of your head.
I'm just saying.
Come to my house and let me find, girl.
Look, here's my thing. If she didn't do it, if Anita didn't do anything to Leslie, she ain't gonna do nothing to Sharon because of the whole. What was that girl's name? What was the girl's name that died?
Oh my
What
God.
was Leslie's mom's name?
My
Leslie's
mind
mama.
is Peaches. Peaches.
Barbara.
Oh, Barbara. Barbara.
Barbara. Right? So they got a lot of stuff going on. However, here is the deal. So they're preparing the holidays. Beautiful home, beautiful gowns, beautiful home.
Beautiful
And
tree.
we find out that Anita, because remember, she had testing done. But like any good person, and again, PSA announcement, folks, the new year is coming. Start getting those doctor's appointments scheduled. Get your mammograms, get your prostate, get your,
I have to go
throat,
get one.
your ears, get all of that done.
I'm a little
Okay. And
scared,
if you
but I'm
don't
gonna
feel
do it.
comfortable, if you don't feel comfortable with the first result, you can go and get another one. I'm just saying, protect yourself. Thank you. Okay.
Protect yourself
So
before you wreck yourself. Thank you.
and what? Period.
Thank you.
Period. Okay. So she has a private consultation with another doctor. And off the bat, Anita's like, something's wrong.
I know
And
it's sad.
the doctor said, I wish I could say something good. The way they did the filming of this, because we were speculating this for a while. And when they said it was breast cancer, the flashbacks of Vernon and her, the look on Anita's face when she told the request that she told Danny to take care of your father. When Anita looks at her family, that moment of they just now told me this. What do I do? And then me personally, I wish she would have told Vernon that she got these tests done. And I don't want her to do like every soap character and not tell their spouses until last minute to the point where the spouse believes that they're doing something for them to go ahead and cheat. A la Reva and Josh. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I
was so sad for her. I was like, poor Miss Anita is going all by herself. She don't have nobody at the doctor with her. She don't have nobody going through this. And then her friends show up, who are supposedly her friends, show up. And I'm like, well, at least she has somebody. Because I was like, I thought she might tell Danny. Like I'm gonna tell Danny to keep it a secret, just me and her, or Nicole, but nope. And I was like, she's gonna go through that by herself. I started crying. This hits home to me because I have multiple people that died of breast cancer in my family. I have two aunts, Joe's grandmother, my grandmother had it. Like it runs in my family. So I really felt bad for her because you need support. You cannot go through that by yourself.
No.
It's too hard.
And I'm hoping she does tell somebody. I hope, because
I'm pretty sure she's going to tell him.
Well, I know that, but what I'm saying is that I don't want it to be late.
Right, like 2 years from now.
I want it to
right.
Now, I'm going to say this. The holidays is sometimes you have to debate on, do you tell your family this beforehand or do you tell afterhand? Because look, we know certain times that when the family gets bad news, or there's some family that goes extra. If they'd be like, okay, if you know, Anita says it, there's got to be one or two that's like, you know what? Oh my God, you know, let's make this the best holiday ever because you never know. I'm gonna be honest, I hate when people do that, and I don't use hate that much, but it's like that extra. Like, don't be so extra, and don't give me that damn, I'm already dead kind of thing. Like, live in the moment, and that's what I think Anita is going to do because she loves her family. She's already setting up. Like, she looked at Andre. She gave Andre some advice because she knows that Danny, out of Danny and Nicole, Danny's going to need the most, if that makes sense. But I'm just like, I'm so on board with this storyline. And I know Tim Martini is going to nail it. I do. Clifton Davis is going to nail it. Carla, Daffy. Oh my God. If they can get, and I'm gonna be the person to do it. If they can get all this done by New Year's, December 31st, this is an Emmy reel. Okay, that's the Emmy reel side of me talking. But I'm like, damn, because we was talking about this for a couple of weeks. Is that something's going to happen to Anita? Chat room. Some of you guys are saying wait till after the holidays. Do you guys think that she should do that? Wait till after the holidays, or do you think she should say it now?
I think she should tell Vernon, but I don't think they should tell anybody else until after
the New Year. Yeah,
because everyone will be sad and everyone will be freaking all, you know, exactly what you said. The whole pity party, and she does not want that. She is not the kind of lady that likes that. You can tell.
No. Mm-mm. So we'll see what happens. Other than that, you guys,
I think we covered it all.
We covered everything. I told
you. I'm so proud of us.
Real quick before we log off, Amanda, it's been a crazy 2025 on Beyond the Gates. Was there a moment that stood out for you?
There's lots of them, but I think the one of the standout moments is all the way at the beginning when Danny showed up at the wedding with the gun. That was like, wow. She is not playing around. That was probably really, really where I was like, oh, okay, this show's gonna be good. Like this show is serious. Like this show is gonna be good. Right? That's when it hit me like, I think this show's good. Like I think it's gonna work. Yeah. Also the whole storyline with Derek and Ashley, I thought was so interesting because from the beginning, you nailed it. You nailed it from the beginning. You did. I'll say it again. She nailed it from the beginning. So I thought, oh, wow, this is interesting because he did do a flip, right? Mr. Goody Two Shoes. So yeah, that's two of them. I mean, there's lots of them. This recent week, I feel like this week was probably one of the best weeks because of Miss Anita. Yeah. Because I was so into it and I was so worried about her. Guys, I know it's not real. But I was so I'm not crazy. I know it's not real, but I was so into it. Her acting makes you just fall into it, if that makes sense. Where while I'm watching it, I'm believing that this lady has cancer and I'm crying, you know? Like this was a really good week.
Yeah.
What was your favorite moment?
My favorite moment was Danny getting booked in her pictures. Cause again, y'all go to jail, get booked. Y'all ain't doing the whole fashion thing like this. Bam, like
I would smile in mine, like I'm taking a bit cheese.
Like that is who, like, Danny is such a free spirit, and I love that character. I protect her. Another thing is the reveal at the anniversary party. I thought that was so big. Right. Words of Tammy Gavea. That was so be goodness all the way around.
It was.
And I'm going to sum it up to something you just said. We know this is a soap opera. We know that. But we've gotten to know the Dupree family since February 24th up until now. To the point where we're very protective as if this is our own family members. Like, I'm very protective of Kat. You guys know that. I'm very protective of Derek, especially if he's going to be shirtless next year. And Greg. Oh my God. Yo, if they have an episode where both of them are working out, I swear I will pass out. But I'm just saying. And also, like, with Anita, because with Anita and Vernon, for me, they remind me of my grandparents who are no longer with me. And so I see the love and all of that. And I do got a side note. The whole Allison storyline with Chelsea. That, look, that's what I'm talking about. How you do a PSA without really pushing it, because social media is a dangerous place. You don't know who you're talking to. You don't know what's going on here. You don't know how people take you, and they might become cuckoo crazy. So overall, I just really have enjoyed this show. Now,
Sorry, we gotta wrap it up.
I
Come on,
want.
girls. We gotta wrap
James.
it up.
I'm wrapping it up.
Can
We're
we-
about to wrap
all
it up.
right, James
Wait a minute, I
is too
gotta
really
say this.
quick when you get
This
done.
man right here, James, get back on here. Get back on here real quick.
I'm on. You can't see me.
He's on.
This man right here. I'm
I
gonna
see you.
sum it up. I see you. I see you now. You guys, we want to thank you out there for making this show a huge success. This was so talked about since day one. I kept saying to James, can you do an after show? Can you do an after show? Amanda wanted, we all came to, come together to bring you this after show for this new soap that has sparked a lot of debates.
And thanks to James, because
Yeah.
if James wasn't James, we wouldn't be here at all.
Pretty
So
much.
James is the original. James is
I
the
mean,
original.
he just put us on camera. That's it. But no, thanks to you guys, everybody in the chat room, the 40 plus that's watching, to our audio listeners. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know there was times we weren't on, we mixed it up, we did this, but we wanted to have fun and bring this to you, to the cast and crew of Beyond the Gates. Thank you for bringing us together on this. And with that, I can finally say this: with the 2025 season behind us, we are closing the gates until next year.
Okay, I'm going to say something. I will end the show. Okay, the gates are closed. The gates are closed. The gates are closed. They're closed. So we're outside.
We're doing a press conference outside of the gates,
Exactly.
guys.
We were beyond the
Live.
gates. We are literally beyond the gates. I just want to say thank you to all you guys out there who have embraced the show. You have choices, many choices, and Beyond the Gates after show talking. And right now, audio, the number one show today is Beyond the Gates. It's been number one so much this last couple of months. So all the audio listeners, thank you so much for tuning into it.
Thank you.
If you guys like it. So we're out for the rest of the year. We're back in January. Just stay tuned for that. But I also just want to say that thank you for watching all of our soap content, because it's been 5 years I've been doing this as a network as we close this out. I'm a crazy person. I had no idea what I was thinking. But I'm just glad you guys are in the chats. I see names I recognize. You guys show up, and we'll see you in the next couple of shows. But yeah, this is our last show for the year. And thanks to Amanda and Candice for bringing it to life. And you guys out there. And again, as a person who has cancer, I did tell my family before the holidays, because I just couldn't keep it in any further. I think they need to know. So it's a very individual choice. I know it depends. So we'll say yes or no. But and people can't get on your nerves. They check on you all the time.
Right?
But it's a loving thing. So
I try not to do that. I try to only do it every now and then, and not all the time.
Do
I get it. It's because of love, whatever. And a lot of these, you guys are the greatest. And also, I have a Zoom next third. Oh my God, what the fuck is it? Saturday, the 27th. People are signing up. It's $25. Come join us and hang out. If you've never been to one, we have a great time. We talk and have a good time, and we're going to fill you in on what's going on. You don't know who's going to show up. So next Saturday, 12 noon Pacific, 3 Eastern. Join us, $25. Join us. Talk to us where you want to. I posted everywhere how you can pay. We'll see you next year.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.